Finally, I didn't know there's a go live button. Um, so hopefully everyone can see me now. Sorry for the wait. Okay, glad I got it working though. So let's jump into this. Can everybody hear me? Please let me see here. Okay, I think it's working now. Thank you for waiting. All right, so today's actions. We go into stocks on the move. Um, just in general, the market seems like it's kind of choppy, right? Like lots of stocks reporting, but there's also like the growth stocks are doing well. Like let me show you that right away. Where's my chart? Where's my chart? Let's go to my chart here. So IBD 50, they were talking about it this morning. So this is a 50 top growth stocks in IBD, and today's date February. Okay, so this is not updated yet. Okay, this is as of yesterday, February 13th. So yesterday it broke out. This is a nice pattern. So so that's a good sign for growth stocks, right? So I think it's safe to maybe try getting into some stocks right now. But the problem is a lot of stocks are extended, and it's hard to buy extended stocks. So that's one problem. Second problem is like then you ask yourself, do you buy laggards, things that are coming up right now, especially based on earnings? It's possible, because if the rally will go on a little bit longer, then yeah, especially if we see new highs on, let's say, Nasdaq, right? So looking at the QQQ, you can see we are so close to new high right now. Like yesterday, it has a new closing high. I mean, yeah. Why is my chart February 13th? Why is it not updating? I don't know why it's not showing today's. That's so weird. Anyhow, yesterday you see it's a closing high here, but it didn't show today's. I don't know why. So right now Nasdaq is up 0.1%, 536, 536 on QQQ. So that's like 3 points away from a new high. Um, so yeah, very close. All right. So given those conditions, um, it's possible that we could have a rally from here. Um, especially if we break this new high, a lot of people will be jumping in. But the last 2 days already been really strong, so I fear going in right now you may get chopped again next week. So let's see how it goes. But like I said, if you have good entry points, um, maybe it's okay to take some risk here. Um, and then yeah, so we're gonna go over some stocks right now, just to see where things are. Yeah. So let's start from the bottom. Palantir, GS, Docs, Dash. So let me just track this right now. If you have questions, feel free to type in the chat box. Otherwise, I'm just gonna do my morning dive into like stocks on the move. Um, Palantir. So I do own this, and it is continue to make new highs. Look at this. So not much, like there's really no buy point right now. Like you could have bought it here yesterday when it bounced, but even then it's not clear. Today, it make new high. If it closes at this level, it'll be a closing high. Um, yeah, for me it's hard to buy at this level because it's so extended, right? So if you own it, probably like me, like I'll keep my position until it tripped me in some way. So for example, right now I will set my stop, raise my stop really to the 10-day right here. And so the 10-day moving average EMA 10 right there, 106.73. So I will do that on my broker platform, which you won't see, but yeah, I'll raise the stop. So very strong stock. Like I say, and like I say, a lot of stocks are extended. I wouldn't chase them now. You know, if you find that's just my personal way. They could go up a lot more. We just don't know. If this rally keeps going, it probably will keep going. This is like the number one leader, I think, in the market right now. Um, APP is the second one. Those two, yeah, watch how they trade. They probably lead the market. Um, if they start correcting, I will be more cautious about that. So that's Palantir. GS is financial, Goldman Sachs. I don't trade that stock, but we can take a look at it. Uh, so so I usually check if they have there's something wrong with my chart here. Why is it not refreshing? Let me try again. There you go. So it has forward like negative earnings, so it's not in my fundamental criteria, but you can see it's making new high with momentum right now on the weekly chart. So orange is where I don't really follow because of the fundamental criteria. But if but there is definitely momentum right now. HWM. Um, so I did own this before, but I sold it before the earnings. So earnings came out, looks okay. Let me see. So you see this drop right here, pretty high, but then it reversed. You see that, and then it bounced. So this is I would say a good entry point because it has a test here, and then it reversed, and then it make new high today. Yeah, looks pretty good actually. I would get back into this one. Let me see the ranking here. HWM. So this is my my growth stock list that I rank every day based on performance. So 141 is not the strongest. You can see it's been going flat, right? That's probably why it's been. But now that this, like I said, you're not going to find top ranking stocks right now that are in the base or coming out from a sideways pattern because all the ones that have run are at the top. So so this being ranked 141, it's not the strongest, but like I say, you're not gonna find stocks that are in the hundred. It's very hard. Let's put it that way. Um, but I would take a position right now. I think so. Let me place a trade on that. Again, all my trades are for informational purpose only, not for it's not advice or anything. So please do your own due diligence. Um, so what I like to do is for a trade. Sorry, you won't be able to see it because I don't show my broker screen because of my account information. But so I will buy like split in two positions. There's many ways to buy, but it's up to you how you want to buy them. So let's say you have a full position you want to buy. Um, I would buy usually half of it right away. So let me place my trade here. Sorry. So the bid right now is around 130.50 for the bid. So when it comes to bid, I'll let it sit for a minute or a few minutes. If it hit my bid, like so right now you can see it's 130.68 on the screen, but that's the current price. But we'll see. And then I like to set my other trade. So I'll put in both trades. I'll set it roughly like 1% lower. Like so, like say 129. Let's say. And then as the day progresses, I'll see where it trade against those prices. I could pull the second trade off, the second position. I mean, like half position off if things are not doing well, or if it's still strong, I will move my bid up to try to catch up to the price. So that's how I usually trade my positions. I'm not too concerned about like um the like little percent, like 1% is not like I don't even worry about that because I'm not in it for 1%, right? Um, but it's just more about like if the market to turn negative, let's say today, let's say Friday, and really bad, then you know um you could make that decision later whether you want to buy the second position, assuming it hasn't hit your 1% limit, right? Like 1% is not a lot, so but like I said, you could move it down or up throughout the day. It's up to you. If it keep going down, you see it, you can move it down further, like kind of like a trailing limit. But anyhow, I don't put too much energy into this. I change my strategy all the time. So yeah, anyhow. So right now it still hasn't hit my bid yet. So I'm gonna raise it now because the thing is when the stock start running, um you don't want to wait too long because if it doesn't hit your bid, because it could keep running and you're gonna chase and chase and chase if you wait too long, right? So that means that there's demand. So right now my bid is now 130.65 now. Um, so the mid price is 69 cents right now, which is what the current price is. So we'll wait another minute or so. I'll come back to it and look at it in a few minutes. All right. So at least if you get your first half position in, you have half. Uh, this half mentality is very powerful. We'll talk more about that um, throughout my streams in the future. But because you can go in and then if you're wrong, you're only wrong halfway, and if you're right, you could be right halfway, right? Like you never lose in a sense. You kind of balance out. I love that mentality, and you don't feel bad about it. So right now it looks like the price keep going up, so I'm chasing now. So I might just put it in the mid price just to get it because it just keep going up. So the bid is 74. Um, let me turn on my Skype for now. All right. So let me put a bid now. It's okay. You got executed 130.77. So so once I execute, what I do is I track it right on the chart. That's my buy point. So the problem here is it is quite far from the support level, which is down here, right? But that's okay because you can move it up later, right, as it progresses. So it's not a big deal. But yes, if today it reverse and let's say it come back or next day or whatever within the next 1 or 2 days, it come back and hit the low, it's okay. Even if you lose that amount, it's okay. Like let's say that's 5% right there. Um, because then you're wrong, and that means you really should have got out anyway, right? So when you see those black lines, that's like really strong support level, and usually they don't come back. But if they do, then you're really wrong. So, but if it moves up, continue to moves up the next week or two or whatever, then you just follow the 10-day moving average. Like let's say down here, you same thing. You follow the 10-day, and you just keep raising the stops. Um, so that's HWM. Let me check. I just want to double check the earnings. Um, so for example, I don't know why. Let me export my, this list here because that's what I track. Let's track around 1,700 stocks right now that I monitor for earnings result. So it's quite a bit. I don't know why this is not working today. Anyhow, I can. Oh, is it this one? No, this is not it. Let me try one more time. Export. Sometimes the Marketsurge server is slow, and yeah, it's not working right now. It wasn't working on my other computer either. But anyhow, so we'll just assume like here you see this number. It's kind of like the future earnings are good, right? But it's not updated properly. But I think it's yeah. Anyhow, it's positive, so that's good. All right, so that's HWM. Got executed first trade of the day, and I probably move my other position, second half position higher. So I put it at 129.50 right now as a bid. Just raise it a little bit. Okay. And as the day progressed, I said, if the market continues to show strength, I will execute whenever I feel like it. Second position at bid price or mid price, market price. So that's where we're at. So that's yeah. Hopefully you guys have any questions. Feel free type in the chat. Okay, let me go back to HWM here. I need to track this. So I have traded before. Like I say, I sold it recently because of let me go back to the chart. It was acting a little bit weak right here, yeah. So this is where I got tripped out last time right there, which is fine. Like I said, I always can buy it back like right now. This is exactly what I do. Um, like I said, it hasn't really worked though. That's the only problem. Like in the past like few weeks. But let's see. I don't know. Sometimes when you have so many shakeouts, it could work the third time, something like that. Okay, I think we talked enough about this stuff. So let's keep going because we don't have much time. I don't want to go too long on my stream. Uh, so let's keep going. HWM, TKO, super strong stock. It's really extended. I talk about this almost the last few days now. Can't really do much. Like if you have it, good for you. Um, I wouldn't chase it right now. BX Docs. Docs doesn't have earnings for me. So right here, let's just double check because sometimes they report and then the earnings number get changed. So it's still negative forward. So I don't think I want to trade this. It's really strong though. Like today is a little bit weak, but in general is okay. Um, let's see. Dash. I have a very tiny position. So let me go to it for a second. Dash. Where's Dash? I don't know why I don't see. Oh, down here. Why is it down here? I try to sort this out vertically so I can find easily. So I do want to talk about Chinese stocks before we end the stream today because they're really strong today. We'll get to it though. We'll get to it. Don't worry. Dash. So let's look at the earnings first. Like, so this is good numbers, right? Really powerful. 40 to 70 cents. Look at where it's going right now. It's heading up pretty strong. Um, so it is extended now. So the way I look at it from extension point, a few things. One, where is the 10-day? So the 10-day is right here. Okay. So today's update, I can raise my stop for dash. Um, so let me find my dash here. So what was the 10-day EMA 10 197.71. So that's the first thing. Raise my stop. The second thing is, can I add to this? Well, like I said, it is so when you look at the current price, right? Let me draw the current price right here. Look how far it's extended. Look at the last time it's that far extended. Probably never. Like this is probably that much. Like this is the biggest extension we've seen in a long time. So I wouldn't like chase this, right? If you have it, great. Unfortunately, I only bought a small position. Like I said, it was just a test position on Wednesday. Unfortunately, didn't trust this rally, but now the rally is really moving. Um, and so this is the third day now. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. This is the third day of the rally that has begun for growth stocks, and yeah, it's just one of those things. But I don't chase stocks. That's one of my rules. Like I don't like to chase stocks. Very seldom do I chase stocks. Because if Monday would turn out to be a bad day again, like you could get the gap down, right, and come back all the way to 10 day, then that gives you another opportunity to buy. The best place to have bought is this bounce right here and this initial here. Even this day right here, it was near the 10 day at the morning. So even yesterday morning could have had more. I don't. Let me see what day did I buy this. So if I go back to my trades here, I track all my trades because this is the only way you will learn from like what exactly happened. So 12, right? So I bought it on Wednesday. So like I say, I could have added yesterday, but again, yesterday I still hesitant. And then by the end of the day, it remains strong, and I was convinced by then that market is really strong. I'm late to the game, and I wasn't paying attention to this. I could have added, but I didn't. Anyhow, so that's that. Really strong. Again, growth stocks are moving. Okay, let's go next one. Maybe we should start from the top now. GSBX stock. Dave, CRH. Those ones are really not that strong. Um, from a fundamental perspective. So I don't trade those stocks. Dave right here. And CRH is industrial. So I group them, right? Technology, retail, industrial. So they're not that strong. Let's just quickly look at Dave for a second. So you can see it's breaking out. Like growth stocks are working. Like it's just that some of them didn't meet my criteria. So I don't know how IBD screened them. So I can't say like this screen. Like if you go back stocks in the move, it doesn't have much details here how it screened the stocks. So, but that's what they consider as their growth stocks, right? This is probably the same list that will go on to like the IBD 50 that I showed earlier. Um, but I don't know how they actually screen them. So, anyhow, CISO, oh yeah, CISO strong. Um, and so I'm really like I feel like Wednesday was the best day to have start trading growth stocks, and unfortunately I was just too chicken, and I was just doing pilot trades, so it's really small trade, really small. So I'm not, even though it's moving, look at this bar, look at that bar, look at that bar, look at this, 3 strong days. Like I got it on Wednesday, but it's such a small position. Anyhow, okay, I'm gonna raise my stop, right? Because today's an up day. I like raising my stops on up days. If you raise your stop on down days, you have a high chance of getting this knockout when it comes back to the 10-day. So 28829. So CISO 28829. It's trading at 340.52 now. It's crazy. how fast this guy is moving. So this is one of the I don't know where it's sizzle. I don't really like study the story too much. This is Minneapolis. I think it's US based this one. Anyhow, some of the fintechs are really moving too. Anyhow, so I'm gonna jump to FUTU and QFIN here because they're both in the financial area as well. Chinese stocks. Again, Chinese stocks are hot right now. So look at this move. Look at this two-week move right here. Look at this. Look at this move right here. It's so extended right now from the 10-day. Oh, it reversed, right? Look at this reversal. Again, I'm gonna raise my stop here. I have this one. 108.64. Um, there's no at the last position you could at is probably um let me draw it here, right here. When it came, look at how it did make a new low and then gap up the next day. Like like that was the chance right there to buy. Um, now it's really extended from the 10-day. Right? So this morning is so extended. Now it came back. It's still extended, right? But this stock when it moves, it moves. Look at this right here. So who knows how far it can move. This is my number one performance stock right now. I'm looking at my list. Number one. All right. Palantir is number two. I don't have APP because I got chicken. I sold it before the earnings. Should have kept half of it. Anyhow, that's FUTU. Let's look at QFIN. So QFIN, it also reversed. Took a position again, small position yesterday, but right now, given the rally strength and growth stocks, I'm no longer taking pilot positions. So so it's possible to add here with more position just because I have small position. Um, yeah, but I don't like reversals. So you see now it's turning red, but you know you can look at it this like if it's a let's say this is the top. Let's just say right. I don't know for sure this is top. Let's say this is top, and then start pulling back down after this. Then you need to ask yourself where's your stop, right? So right now my stop is right here. Um, if I do add today, where will my stop be? The 10-day, right? So that wouldn't be too bad, like of a risk here. So anyhow, I'll put on my watch list if it doesn't go too crazy today, like big like right now it's already red, but if it can close slightly positive, that'll be really good. So I'll put it on my watch list. I'll put it on my watch list. QFIN, QFIN. All right, put it on my watch list here. Again, Chinese stocks are hot, so that's why I'm willing to take some risks on those right now because they move fast, but they can also fall fast. So just be careful. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, let's keep going. Let's start from the top. BILI. Okay, BILI. Let me show you my what happened here. I do have this, but they're not a Chinese stock, right? Retail internet content. So what happened here? So I bought in when it came above the 50-day right here, the red line, and then it pulled back right away. And it pulled back right away, and I was like, it didn't like my stop was still here, so it didn't trip it. But at that time, the market was really weak, and I was trying to raise some cash, so I sold half position. And then right after that, the next day it bounced. So and I didn't add more. So so anyhow, so I have a half position, but it's still good. But right now it's really extended, right? Really extended. Look at how far it's extended from the 10-day. Again, these stocks they move vertical. Look at this move, right? So so that's another thing. Like these Chinese stocks here, they're not like your regular, stable momentum. So you have to understand that. So anyhow, I'll let it run until hit my stop one day because I already sold half. There's no point selling more, right? There's not much. If I sell more, there's no meat if it keep going up. So this is a 10-day slope. If it come back to hit the slope, which is my 10-day moving average, then I'll let it stop out. But right now, I'll just let it run. Raise my stop. So here's the stop now. 1884. Raise my stop. 1884. So again, some of you might ask, why the 10-day? Because if you look at thousands of charts every day, you will see that they love to come back to the 10-day. And so then the question is, if it pulls back to 10-day and bounce and go on to make new highs, then you don't want to get triggered, right? Because you want to run this momentum as far as you can, as high as you can. And yeah, and sometimes it'll hit it. It'll hit it, like, and there's nothing you can do. Sometimes it'll go down as far as 21 day if it's close enough. So anyhow, I don't want to jump into that story. It's a long story. But okay, so let's keep going. So that's BILI. Hims, that's gone. Like yesterday was like ultimate. Like I'll just show the chart quickly. Like this is probably my biggest regret not trading this stock is this one this time. Look at this. Today it went even more. I had so many chances to get into this stock and I didn't. Um, because it wasn't in the tech area, number one, and health was really weak, right? So I didn't think could go this far. So anyhow, I don't know if there was news yesterday, but man, look at this run. Anyhow, so sometimes there are loner stock that in a group that could run, and this is one good example of it. Um, and I'm trying to one of my resolution this year is trying to shift my mind to more um, learn how to take better, like manage risk better. So even though this is a loner stock, but it has momentum, right? And it has good earnings. Um, like you could take those risks, and so this number is wrong. That's why I put X there. But you can see 11, 14, 16, 16. That's the highest ever, right? So going forward, the earnings are really strong. This line is gonna actually accelerate because of the numbers growing here. So it's pretty good. All right. So we have a few minutes left. Let's keep going. FUTU we talk about flood. Flood is not SMCI. Both of those are not strong fundamentals, so I don't trade those. Um, let's keep going. P core ATAT. Okay, let's talk about ATAT first. Because ATAT is a Chinese leisure stock. Again, Chinese stocks is hot. Look at this earnings right here, triple digit. So it break out this week. So right now I have full position. The first time it didn't work. I got shake out by a few cents right here. So I feel so bad right there. Just a few cents. And then it reverse and then I have to buy at higher price. But it is running, so I'm happy about that right now. It's just that one few cents like really trip me like a few percent point there. Anyhow, because I had to buy back higher, right? So but it is working. It's a long base and it's running right now, so I'm happy about that. Um, let's raise the stop right now. Look, all the Chinese stocks seems to be reversing after hitting new high this morning, but that's because they're so extended, right? So I wouldn't sweat that right now because they just extended and they just had to come back a little bit and fill in the gap there. Um, the question is, what will they do the next day? Um, that's kind of what I'm looking at. The stop here is 28.52. Let's do a market check right now. Market check. Nasdaq up, QQQ up 0.2%. So it's not too bad. It's still green. It's still looking okay. We'll see how it closed today, Friday, right? Friday is an important day, how it closed. So yeah, let's keep going. Keep going. So we talked about BILI already. Let's see what else we missed here. APP, you can't chase that. It's too crazy to chase it right now. CG, don't have earnings. Okay, I think most of this is nothing stand out right now. Looking at the volume here, 60% is pretty good for 9 o'clock. It's still pretty high. It will start to go down as the day goes by. Um, but overall, it shows healthy signs for growth stocks because of the volume. Okay, so I just want to go through maybe a few stocks here that are pronounced. So like Nvidia. So obviously this one has strong earnings. It's coming up in 12 days. Um, it is bouncing. Today is above 50. This is looking really strong now. And it found support at the 10-day. So this is first bounce, second bounce. I would buy it here. Let me put it right now. So Nvidia, let's put in the trade right now. Because this is a very good looking chart right now. It has been basing for so long. Like, let me put in the trade right now. So this, so bid is 137.56 right now. I'll set the second one at $136. So it already triggered. It's very liquid, right? It's not, so it will trigger pretty fast. Okay, so I have a position in this now, Nvidia. Of course, 12 days, things could change. But right now, I want to build up some momentum and hopefully give me enough room to hold through the earnings. We'll see. Um, so that's Nvidia. So yeah, glad we look at it. So let's look at P Core. It doesn't have strong earnings, even though it reported, but earnings not that strong. So I'll pass on this. Words, words. This is software. Yeah, software financial. Whoa, look at this drop. Don't know why, but not good. Not looking good. So that's not good. New low. No, that's not good. Was it? Earnings not even that strong. JD. Oh yeah, Monday holiday, right? So no trading. So today is the last day. So negative earnings here. I will pass. Let's keep going. Few more stocks left. Not many left. Not. The problem is just not many stocks that are not extended. That's the problem right now. So even though market is behaving okay, too many stocks are extended. You can't really buy it. It's otherwise you get knocked out if like all of a sudden we have a bad day, right? PHC is a newer name and it's moving really strong. Uh, I'm just looking at the number here: 31, 41, 53, 52. This is a wrong number, percentage. So it is positive. This is 1 billion market cap. Medical drugs. So this is another medical drug. Um, so this is a nice bounce right here. I was watching this, and today it moved up and then reverse. Again, many stocks are reversing today. I would put this on the watch list. If we can hold, I will probably get in. This is a nice cup too. Nice cup pattern. Look at that cup pattern. So let me put it on the watch list. And I like names that are less known to people because by the time they know about it, they'll build it up more and more, and that gives you advantage as you. Yeah, so I'll watch it. Um, okay, let's keep going. So this one do have strong numbers, right? RMD and RSG. So I don't know. This is a second health stock we look at today. This is the third one. A little bit weak on the earnings. Is going down. Hasn't really moved either. So okay. And the last stock here. Let me see. RSG. RSG. Yeah, it's not very strong earnings. It is moving up really strong though. Pollution. No, this is pollution. This is not health. Okay. It did report it. Report. Yeah. So yeah. So that's pretty much it. We'll do the market recap video this weekend and the top growth stock list. Been a good week, I would say, better than I thought. I was really fearful of the CPI, the PPI, the tariff news, all this stuff. There was a article on CNBC this morning talking about the AAII survey. 47% are bearish. The highest level, I don't remember the last time it was like even that high was 50% a long time ago. So it's a lot of people are bearish, and this is funny that the growth stocks are moving at a time when everyone's bearish. Let me just check quickly what it says here. Um, since November 2023, yeah, that was the last time it was at 50%, and now it's at 47.3%. So pessimism rose to 47%. So my point is, yeah, when most people are bearish, the market tends to go higher, which is funny. And right now we are on the cusp of breaking out on the Nasdaq, on the S&P. Like, look at this, it's closing high right now. If we close today, that's impressive. What was it? Let me just check. Yeah, it's up 0.1% right now. Go to daily chart. We're very close. 6128 intraday. So we're very close. Um, yeah, down and Russell is a bit weaker. But anyhow, thank you for watching this stream. I hope you enjoy it. Have a nice trading day and weekend. Thank you. Bye bye.